Hello Year 4, this is your geography lesson for this week. We have come to an end of our Polar Regions unit, and may I just say, me and Miss Paget are absolutely blown away with your hard work on that and your resilience, and we thought you were all absolutely brilliant, so massive well done, and pat on the back to you all for smashing the Polar Regions unit. So what we thought we'd do for you this week is we will just recap on some learning that we did before Christmas. So in term 2, for geography, we were learning a lot about the countries and cities and different landmarks and thinking about the populations in these countries and how are they different to other places. We did a lot of research on that, but we didn't really get time to really dig into what human and physical geographical features are. Okay, we went into isolation just before Christmas, didn't we? And we didn't really have that time to go through this. So today's lesson is going to be all about human and physical geographical features. So what are they and can we identify them? On your wider curriculum overview, there'll be 2 activities explained on there. One of them will be, you'll be sorting out pictures into human and physical categories. And then your second activity will be going for a walk and seeing if you can identify the human and physical features on your walk and write them down. I would really like you to do both activities. Okay, it's always good to go out and get a bit of fresh air and go for a walk. So fingers crossed when you do this lesson, you do have nice weather. But of course, if it is raining, then you can save that for another day and do it later in the week. But I hope that you have fun with these activities this week. So let's go into the lesson. So human features and physical feature. So excuse me, I can't get my words out. A human feature is something that is made by a person. So you may have heard of the term man-made. So that means the same thing. So it's something that is made by a person. And this could be like a bridge, a building, your house. Someone has made it. Okay, a physical feature is the opposite. It's something that isn't made by a human. It is made naturally. And the world around us is, and going to continue making these physical features, such as a waterfall or mountains. And I'll go through some examples of that in a moment. So let's go through some human geographical features and move this one along a little bit. So we've got cities. Okay, cities are built by humans. I wonder if you could recognise what city the picture is. Well done if you said it was London. It is London. And these places are largely populated by lots of people and buildings, and it's all man-made. Man-made human feature. You've got little towns as well, so just a bit smaller than a city. But it's larger than a village. And then you've got villages here with a very small population. They have like small group of houses, and they're normally in the countryside. So sort of big cities, medium, small, okay? Where do you think you live? Do you live in a city, town, or a village? Okay, well done if you thought city. Yeah, we live in Bristol. Bristol's a big city in England. So yeah, we live in a city, so well done if you thought that. Got some more examples for you. Road. A road is something that is made by a person. So it's our human feature. Bridge, okay. We make these to get across water or roads or railways. So people can get to and from places. So they are made human feature. And a dam. So a dam is something that is made by a human. A dam is basically a barrier that stops the flow of water. And you might know that, and you might have seen them before. Some more examples would be shops. So the shops you go to shop in would be all made by a human. Same with factories, and same with the house you live in. Will all be built and made and designed by a human. And then I've got some physical features here for you. So Remember, these are all things that are made naturally, so they're not made by human. They form on their own naturally. I've got a beach. I mean, we all love a nice walk down a beach. Okay, this could be sand, this could be pebbles, and it's just a bit of land that reaches the sea or a lake. Got a coastline, so it's where the land meets the sea. So you haven't really got much of a nice beach on there, but you've got the coastline, and you've got the sea and the ocean. So that is largely a physical feature, and we know that the world is covered with a lot of oceans and sea and water. We also have rivers. Rivers form by themselves, and got hills. Okay, I spoke about mountains. Hills and mountains, they will be made naturally. A forest, okay, and valley. So valley is sort of the big dip in, was surrounded by mountains that you can walk through a little valley. So it's a low area of land between hills and mountains. It usually contains a river, but sometimes it doesn't. Okay. And then we've got a cliff. Okay, so you might got these cliffs here. They're not made by a human. They are geographically formed. And you've got mountains as well. And then the oceans. I was speaking about the oceans just a little bit before. The oceans are a physical feature. They will be here even if humans weren't. I wonder though, just a quick recap, could you have a go at labelling the oceans on the world? So I've got the oceans on the right hand side here. What are all the oceans in the world? Pause the video and have a little go at that now. Okay, let's go through the answers then. So I'm going to go with the Arctic Ocean. We've done a lot on our polar regions, and I know the Arctic is up here. So number 4 is my Arctic Ocean. Also, I know the Indian Ocean because it's near India, and it's a lovely warm ocean. I love the Indian Ocean. Your next one would be the Atlantic Ocean. So that's the ocean sort of near us. And if we go down to like Cornwall or like Devon and we dip our feet in the sea, we are dipping our feet into the Atlantic Ocean. And the Southern Ocean, you would have guessed it, is down in the south. Okay, well done. And then we've got the Pacific Ocean, which is over here. So massive well done if you got those correct. Remembering that oceans are a physical geographical feature. They will be here even if humans weren't. And then this is my last slide. Seasons would be another one that is a physical geographical feature. We don't really have, we'll never have had much control over the seasons. They will still be here even if we weren't. And I know we spoke a lot about global warming in our polar regions unit and how the temperatures are changing, but we still have our seasons. Okay, so these are the months our seasons are in. Got spring, which is March, April, May. Not long until March, not long until we're in spring season. Got summer is June, July and August. Autumn would be September, October, November. And winter is December, January and February. So at the moment we're in the winter season, and we noticed that a couple of weekends ago when we had that lovely day of snow. So just remember it as your human features is something that is made by human, okay? And the physical features is something that is formed sort of by itself and naturally. It would still be here even if humans weren't, okay? So having completed these 2 activities, there will be a worksheet on our home learning page, which you can print out, cut out all the pictures and stick them into the correct places. And then your second activity is to go for a walk and see if you could identify all these human and physical geographical features. There will be a template that you can take on your walk just so you can put them in the correct section. I wonder which one you're going to see the most, depending on where you are maybe in the city. Are you going to see more human geographical features, or will you see more physical geographical features? It'd be really cool to find out what you find on your walk. So please share what you've done with me and Miss Paget. Have a lovely day, everybody, and I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Speak to you soon. Bye.